When I go out, I usually have two bags with me. A bigger one for groceries or else, and a smaller one that contains everything that I might or might not need during the day. I have a pretty minimalist everyday carry, but I do my best to foresee as much as I can, foresee what can happen and what will be of necessity. In today's video, I'll show you what's in my bag version 2024. Last year I made a similar video, but since then my life has changed. I have changed, and back then my partner and I lived in Serbia, Belgrade, and now we are in Tbilisi, the capital of the Republic of Georgia. The bag. It's a thrifted gem that cost me around $8, and I've been trying to find a decent leather bag for quite a while, a thrifted one, and then I suddenly got lucky and I found this. It's by the brand that is called White Stuff, and as far as I understood, it's a UK-based brand. They offer some cool garments and accessories. The bag is less roomy than my other bag, but it still contains everything that I want to put inside. It has 3 compartments, one zippered pocket in the front, one small pocket inside, and the main compartment. The main compartment has just a snap button, so it doesn't have any zipper, so it can be considered not secure enough, but it's completely fine for me because whenever I'm in the crowd, I'm always super aware of any pickpocketing situation. And I also really love the starry lining of the bag because it's fun and pretty, and it goes so well with the happy color of the bag. Also, when I just bought the bag, it was a bit dirty and I had to clean it, and I just used soapy water and soft fabric, so there was no need in special tinctures or dry cleaning. Everything worked just fine, and I think I will have to repeat that procedure pretty soon because of the fair, light color of the bag. Attached to the bag is another accessory. It's a neckerchief that I use as a sun protection thing when needed, and also it's a comforting item for me. I have very fidgety hands, and this is one of the reasons why I always have at least 2 bags hanging on me. And also for some mental comfort, I usually either wear a ring on my thumb just to play with, just as I'm doing right now, or I hold on to the neckerchief. So yeah, and I also like how it looks together with a bag. Wallet. It's a relatively new purchase because my old wallet started to finally fall apart and it was no longer safe to use it. So I bought this guy last November when we were living in Romania in a small city of Arad. I wanted to find something in a thrift store, but there were no good thrift stores that I could browse in, so I had to choose something from whatever was available, and it's from a fast fashion brand. I think it was Marks and Spencer. It was very affordable, but I don't unfortunately remember how much it cost exactly, but the price was just nothing, and I'm very happy with this purchase. I'm sure I will use it for quite a few years. This wallet is very convenient and functional. It has a compartment, a zippered one for coins, for banknotes, for cards, just everything that I might need. And here in the Republic of Georgia, people use cash almost everywhere. That's why I have cash here. And I also carry a small piece of paper with plastic from my SIM card, the Georgian one, in case I don't remember the number. And I also have a copy of my passport here because being a foreigner, you have to always be cautious, just in case. I really love the color and the fabric of this wallet. The zipper is super fun to use, and I enjoy the sound that it produces when being opened and closed. A fun refillable bottle of sanitizer. I usually buy a bigger bottle at the pharmacy and then just refill this little funny thing. I use sanitizer a lot, and I was like that even before the pandemic because I have a certain anxiety related to sanitary issues, but it's me. I don't have a car. I use public transport a lot. I go to public places, I touch things, and if I'm honest, I have never seen a person who sanitizes their hands as many times as I do. But yeah, whatever, I'm not ashamed of it. I think it's a good habit. This year I carry only one phone with me and I leave the second one at home. And yes, I have two phones, and reasons for that were explained in the video from the last year. I don't want to repeat myself, and maybe it's not that interesting anyway. So it's the same old refurbished phone with the same old case, very simple, transparent, that probably requires some cleaning soon. And I don't feel the need to buy a new phone because this one works just completely fine, and I don't have any tech related FOMO or anything. I'm very happy with using devices without the need to replace or upgrade them every year or even every 2 or 3 years. Sunglasses. Didn't change them from the last year, they're the same, and I've had them for more than 7 years for now. And I recently bought another pair as a fun alternative, and here it is. Honestly, it was more of an impulse purchase, but I don't regret it, because I do enjoy wearing them depending on my mood and the weather, and I'm sure that I will continue using them for years to come regardless of the trends. And as a sunglasses case, I use this one. This year is just something very simple that I've crocheted myself using some scrap yarn. It's very elementary, nothing fancy, but it serves its purpose pretty well. I'm not embarrassed to say that I have a special toilet bag that I carry now with me. It has tissues and toilet paper and hygiene pads. Public toilets are scary most of the times, and I feel more comfortable when I walk in there having with me everything that I might need. And I made this bag using just some scrap fabric. A tiny box that used to contain some little brushes for the in-between teeth spaces, but then I repurposed it for medications. Here I have some stomach aid and also a generic pill for pressure headache. I used to carry much more pills before, different painkillers for migraines and some other chronic conditions, but at the moment I'm trying to take as less medications as possible. I talked about reasons for that and also some personal insights about health in one of my recent videos on Patreon, where I post more personal videos. So in case you want to find some extra content from me and thus support my work, the link will be down below. A multi-purpose relief balm. It's something from the Soviet times. My father taught me how to use it for sinuses issues, headaches, and insect bites. It's a Vietnamese balm with natural oils, and it's called Golden Star, but for everyone who was born on the territories of former USSR, it is known as Звездочка. Here in Georgia, this balm is sold in the pharmacies, but I've also seen it available on international marketplaces. So it's a very nostalgic thing, but it's pretty effective. It's very compact, and I'm in love with this cute tiny little tin. a small notebook and a pen in case I want to write something down immediately, or I want to save and keep some little beautiful flower or a leaf to remember the moment. I talk about my personal writing practices in other videos on this channel. There is a whole playlist in there. And if you want to know what I'm going to do with the little flowers that are already in this book, keep watching the next little part of the video, which is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. As you might already know, I am a passionate maker. I love all forms of art and crafts, and recently I've discovered a really amazing class on Skillshare. The class is called Crafting Pressed Flower Bookmark by Karelia Blum. In a very soothing and aesthetic way, Karelia shows how to collect beautiful flowers and leaves and design a unique bookmark with powerful affirmations. The class doesn't require any special equipment. I love the mindful and minimalist approach and the overall calming presentation by Karelia. It's not just a class, but an art therapy session. Summer is a perfect season to get creative and try new things, as with school breaks and slower work schedules, many of us find ourselves with more time to explore our passions and hobbies. And Skillshare is a wonderful platform that offers so much in one place. Being the largest online learning community for creatives, Skillshare has thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, art, and crafts. This summer, invest in yourself, starting a learning journey on Skillshare to explore your creativity and find new passions. You can start right now for free. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this part of the video. A multi-purpose makeup stick. It's a pretty recent purchase that I really enjoy using. I wear little to no makeup. I never use any foundation, concealer, or powder, just anything that requires some special tools. So I prefer just to use my hands for applying anything. And this product was just great. A great find. It's very affordable and the shade is called Sparkling Rose. I don't think that I will try to purchase any other shades because I just want to keep my makeup routine very minimalist and easy. I use this product on my cheeks, on my lips, and also on my eyelids, just on the days when I want to add some color to my face, which is usually very pale. Mirror. Pretty basic and very old. I didn't buy it. It was a promo gift from a pharmaceutical brand or cosmetical brand, I don't even remember, but I'm still using it. It's been lasting for years and I don't have any other pocket mirrors or small mirrors at home, just big ones here in the apartment and this little thing. Transport card. This card works on most types of public transport here in Tbilisi, and locals here usually use their own bank cards to pay for the ride, but as I don't have any Georgian bank account, I just use this card and it has the metro scheme here. One metro or bus ride is about 40 US cents and one ride on the funicular is about 85 cents. And this card can be topped up at any metro or funicular station. A set of keys. These two keys are from the apartment. This beep key is from the entrance door to the building, and this one is for the elevator. I don't have any keychains with little things attached here because it's already pretty bulky and I don't know, it's just a utilitarian thing and I don't decorate it. A small tote bag. Although I carry a big tote usually with me in addition to the small everyday carry, I still have this little thing in my small bag just in case. Sometimes I even use it for sitting on a dirty bench, for example. And this tote is also a sentimental item. It has my own collage design on it. We printed it back in Serbia, and it's a very lovely and functional memory. By the way, I no longer carry my little pocket knife with me because in this country it is considered illegal, so I don't want any risks, even with the tiniest little knife that I have, but I still keep it in the apartment. So that's it, everything that I carry in my small bag. I hope that you enjoyed this tour. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. And also feel free to share your own essentials for everyday carry. Thank you so much for your time and attention, dear friends, and huge thanks to everyone who supports my work on Patreon and other tipping platforms, because it's you who make this channel possible and who make my voice heard. So, and for now, as always, be safe and keep your heart open, and I will see you soon. Пока-пока!